Hello students, welcome to online class New Vision Public School Ambazovai. Today we will see lesson number 3 multiples and factors class 5. Before starting multiple and factor, you should know divisibility rules. So first we will see all these rules. So divisibility means ability of number to divide another number completely without any remainder. If we can divide any number without any remainder, that is called this number is divisible. Now first rule of 2. Any number is divisible by 2 if it is even number or it ends with 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0. Now we will see divisibility rule of 3. If the sum of digits of given number should add up to 3 or 6 or 9, then that number is divisible by 3. That means you have to add all the digits of the given number. If they are multiple of 3, then we can say it is divisible by 3. Now divisibility rule of 5. Any number which ends with 5 or 0 or it has 5 or 0 on its ones place, then that number is divisible by 5. Divisibility rule of 6. If number is divisible by 2 as well as 3 or it follows the divisibility rule of 2 and 3, then it works for 6 also. Divisibility rule of 9. If sum of digits of number should add up to 9, then that number is divisible by 9. Divisibility of 10. If number ends with 0, then that number is divisible by 10. That means number which has 0 at one's place, all are divisible by 10. Now we will see multiples. What are the multiples? Multiples are what you get when you multiply a number by another number. That means if multiplication of two numbers and the product is called multiple. Now we will see 12 is a multiple of 3. That means how 12 comes? 3 4s are 12, 2 6s are 12, 12 1s are 12. So 12 is the multiple and 3, 4, 2, 6 all are factors of 12. But if you will see 12.5 is not a multiple of any of those numbers. Multiples are unlimited. We can find out the multiple of any number infinite. Opposite of multiples are factor. Now we will see what are the factors. Factors of number are those numbers that will divide into it exactly. If any number is divide another number completely with no remainder, that means it is the factor. Suppose we will see example of 6. 6 factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. That means 6 number comes in the table of 1 also, 2 also, 3 also and 6 also. Factors of 12 that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So all numbers have factors even if they are just the number and 1. Means every number has 1 and that number itself is a factor. Numbers that can only be divided by themselves and 1 are called prime numbers. Means prime numbers has only 2 factors. So prime numbers are very important and used extensively in cryptography also. Some example of prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29 and so on. We can find out prime numbers if it has only 2 factors. Prime factors of number are the factors of that number that are prime. So prime numbers or prime factors, working out all the prime factors of number is very simple. So how to find out the prime factorization, that I will tell you. Divide the number by the smallest prime number. That will divide it into. Already we have known divisibility rule. With the help of that we can find out. Divide the result by once again smallest prime number. You have to keep doing the same until you end up with 1. Let us see one example. Work out the prime factors of 56. So 56, which is the smallest prime number, is 2. If you will divide 56 by 2, it gives 28. 28 divided by 2, it gives 14. 14 divided by 2, it gives 7, and 7 itself is a prime number. So we can find out prime factorization of this 56 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 7. Now we will see lowest common multiple, that means LCM. So lowest common multiple is the smallest number into which each of two given numbers will divide exactly. For example, 24 and 56. There are two ways. First, you can write down all the multiple of 24 and 56 and you can circle the smallest number, and another way by prime factorization. So here 24's prime factorization we have written, and 56 prime factorization also we have written, in which if you will select only the common numbers, you will get lowest common multiple of 24 and 56 is 168. That means 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. It gives 168. This is the way to find out the lowest common multiple. Now we will see highest common factor, means HCF. Highest common factor is the largest number which will divide exactly into each of the given numbers. So how to find out highest common factor of 120 and 252? We will first find out the prime factorization of 120. We will divide it by 2, it gives 60. 60 divided by 2 is 30. 30 divided by 2 is 15. So 15 is divisible by 3. So we will give 5, and 5 comes in the table of 5. So this is the prime factorization of 120. Now 252. Same method we will use. Divisible by 2, it gives 126. Then divide by 2, it gives 63. Divide by 3, it gives 21. Divide by 3, it gives 7. Now we will write factorization one by one. 2 comes 3 times, so I have written 2 power 3 into 5. And prime factorization of 252 is 2 comes 2 times, 3 comes 2 times into 7. Now which are the common factors? 2 raised to 2 and 3, that means it gives 12. So we can say 12 is the highest common factor of the given number. In this way we can find out LCM and HCF.